Hello, I'm really pleased to welcome you to our Agriculture Virtual Open event here at CAFRE Greenmount Campus, which is situated halfway between the historic town of Antrim and Belfast International Airport, only 20 miles from Belfast. I'm standing inside our state-of-the-art dairy centre at Greenmount. Student numbers continue to grow at CAFRE. Today we have over 1,000 students studying a range of courses in agriculture, horticulture, land-based engineering, floristry and veterinary nursing. The facilities at Greenmount are superb. The staff are highly qualified and work closely with the agri-food industry, both in Northern Ireland and further afield. As a result, Greenmount is internationally recognised for its education and technology transfer. In fact, many leaders in the agri-food industry today have passed through our doors and accredit Greenmount for their success. But perhaps more importantly, it wasn't just the learning that they remember, but the lifelong friends and fun they had while they studied here, and that has not changed. The campus is still buzzing and there is a real sense of community, which people will remember long after they graduate. It is a beautiful place to study with a lot of investment in teaching and learning resources, and it doesn't stop there. Over the next number of years, there will be further investment in new student accommodation and science facilities. Greenmount really is the place to be and has lots to offer, so welcome, and I hope you enjoy our virtual event.
Good evening, my name is Manus McHenry. I am Head of Agriculture Education based at Greenmount Campus, and welcome to our open evening. Greenmount Campus is part of the College of Agricultural, Food and Rural Enterprise. There are three campuses, one at Enniskillen where the focus is on equine education with a small provision in agriculture, Loughry Campus with a food provision and postgraduate programmes, and Greenmount Campus where the focus is on agriculture, horticulture, floristry, veterinary nursing and land-based engineering. The focus of our evening is across the agriculture provision, and I'm joined by Dr. Mark Carson and Irene Downey, and we're going to discuss the various courses on offer both at further education and at higher education. So to kick off, I'm going to look towards Irene to discuss initially the further education programmes. Irene, could you give me an overview of the programmes that are on offer?
Yes, Manus. If we start with the full-time provision based at the campus here, we have the entry-level course, which is level 2. That's the Technical Certificate in Agriculture, and that is a one-year full-time course based at the college here. As I say, it's entry-level, so we are looking at students who are really starting off in their agriculture career, whether that's academically or whether that's practically. And they will cover quite a lot of sessions outside on the farm in terms of production, in terms of routine practical and milking and the like. And then that will be followed up by theory classes in the college here, where they will cover animal production, crop husbandry, some science and some machinery operations as well.
Okay. The ethos of learning by doing is very much highlighted through all the programmes. What's meant by that, Irene?
Well, really at the campus here we mean that by students are actually out on the farm in small groups working, whether that's, as I say, milking, or whether that's working with machinery in the spring months, or whether that's also working with the cattle. Like at the moment, students have been vaccinating cattle and they are gearing up certainly for the lambing season as well at the college, and they'll be helping with that.
Okay. On the work-based provision, how often will the students be asked to come into campus or into an out centre to study?
Well, the work-based provision is really a different set of courses. They are the ones where students would come into the college just one day a week usually, and again they would come in and do theory classes with some practical. They could be at the centre at the college here, or they could be other centres throughout Northern Ireland as well. And anybody thinking of applying for that route, we do start at the level 2 work-based diploma, which is the official name of it. And they would apply for that and come into a centre one day a week and work on a farm the remaining days. If again they perhaps need further development with English, Maths or ICT, again they will come into a centre one day a week.
Okay, and has a student the opportunity then to progress from a level 2 up to a level 3? Can they do that?
Yes, either the full-time level 2 or the work-based can progress, and it is a key part of the programmes. They can either progress to the full-time level 3 or the part-time or work-based level 3 or cross over. It is entirely depending on themselves and what their overall aims are in their agricultural career.
Okay. And in terms then of the full-time courses, we also have the level 2 and the level 3 full-time. How long is the level 3 programme, Irene?
The level 3 is a more advanced level, obviously, so it is a 3-year programme we offer at the campus here. The first year the students are based at the college. Again, they are doing practical skills work, they are working on the farm, and they are doing course subjects as such in theory as well. So it is at a higher level at level 2, and one of the main things about it as well that we prepare them for a year's work placement. So that is really what we would call the traditional sandwich year. Students will go and work on a farm for at least for the 12-month period and develop their skills and their confidence, and also build up their career opportunities as well by doing that. When they've finished that year, then they come back into the campus for their final year at Manus, and that's when they would cover more theory classes during that session, focusing on animal husbandry, animal health, animal nutrition. They're perhaps not at the college farm as much in that year, but then they would also get a suite of farm visits and a study trip as well, hopefully included in that as well. So again, it's another option for students who wish to further their career, and it is obviously more stringent academically and also practically, but it is certainly a very, very good course.
Okay. So just to summarise, we offer work-placed diplomas at level 2 and level 3, where the student would come into class 1 day a week and study 4 days a week on farm, or their work experience would be 4 days a week on farm. We also offer the level 2 full-time and level 3 full-time, where the students are in college and on campus for 3 days a week, or full-time all week, sorry, should I say, I'm getting confused there, Irene. So to get more information around all those programmes, where would I find it, Irene?
Further information is on the CAFRE website, www.cafre.ac.uk, where you can go into each course and look at the requirements and look at what's involved, and there's also profiles of ex-students as well on the website.
Okay, thanks for that, Irene. So to give a more detailed overview of the programme, we're going to ask Paul Cunningham, who's a level 3 current student, to give us some more details and information about the course itself.
Hello, my name is Paul. I'm from Garva. I'm doing the level 3 agriculture at Greenmount. I'm in my 3rd year now. My favourite part of Greenmount is the practical work on all the different farms, and my placement year, which I did at a local beef and poultry farm. The course involves working on different farms of Greenmount. You have the dairy farm, where you'd be doing milkings, working with the dairy stock, and the Abbey and Hill farm, where you're working with beef, cattle and sheep. There's plenty of stuff to be at in the evenings at Greenmount. There's the motor club and the engineering club. I was involved in the engineering club, and it taught me how to weld and make things myself, which is useful when I go home. There's plenty of things to be at in Antrim too. You can go to the cinema, or you can do a bit of shopping. I would definitely recommend anyone to come to Greenmount. It's a great experience, and I've had a great time, made lots of friends. If you're thinking about it, I would definitely tell you to go for it.
Thanks to Paul for that very interesting insight into the level 3 programme. We're now going to concentrate on the higher education provision here at Greenmount Campus, and Dr. Mark Carson, who's the head of programme, is going to give an overview, Mark, on the current programmes on offer.
Thanks, Manus. At the college we deliver 3 higher education programmes in agriculture. We have a foundation degree in agriculture and technology and a BSc in sustainable agriculture. Now those programmes are validated by Ulster University. We also deliver in partnership with Queen's University Belfast the BSc in agricultural technology. So there's a suite of 3 higher education agricultural programmes we have in delivery.
Okay. And in terms of study, and those are full-time programmes that you're talking about, is there an opportunity to study on a part-time basis?
Well, actually, the BSc Honours with Queen's is full-time study only, but both the foundation degree in Agriculture and Technology and the Sustainable Agriculture degree are available on a part-time basis. So, full-time study, the students apply through the UCAS system, and for part-time study, students make a direct application via the college website to study in a part-time provision.
Okay, good. And in terms of progression, if a student comes in and completes the foundation degree programme, have they the opportunity to progress?
Yes, actually there are excellent opportunities to progress. A foundation degree student can progress to the BSc in Agriculture and Technology with Queen's. Now that's on a competitive basis dependent upon their academic performance in the foundation degree, but they can also progress directly via a Bridging Studies programme into the final year of the Sustainable Agriculture degree. So there's progression opportunities available.
Okay. In terms of fees then, what are the associated fees with those programmes, Mark?
The fees associated with programmes are in essence the institutional fees. The fee for an honours degree is in the region of £4,600 per academic year, and for the foundation degree it's £2,500 for an academic year.
Okay. And a typical day for a student on a higher education course, what would that entail?
Well, the ethos of the programme is to be applied, practical and relevant. So, a typical day could be composed of lectures in the morning and then a visit to a farm or to a processing plant, or to have visiting speakers in the afternoon. So pretty varied, but always applied, practical and relevant, depending on the academic year.
Okay, Mark, and students will have the opportunity to see around all of the farm facilities, is that correct?
Well, one of the strengths of CAFRE are our excellent farm resources, so we employ those in our programme, so the students are out on campus collating enterprise data which they can use in their assignments, getting an update on the enterprise performance by technologists or by the farm manager, or visiting our other CAFRE farms such as the Hill Farm. So we have tremendous practical facilities at CAFRE.
Okay, thanks for that, Mark. Now is an opportune time really to listen to a short video around our campus facilities. So if we spend a few minutes now and we'll watch this video in relation to our facilities.
Hello everyone, you're very welcome to the virtual tour of the CAFRE farms. My name is Robert Hull and I'm the farm director here. The CAFRE farms are a really important part of DAERA's responsibility to provide education and training across the agri-food industry. The farms carry out a central role with students who attend a wide range of courses at Greenmount Campus. They are also used to demonstrate a wide range of knowledge and technology transfer projects to farmers and the wider industry. Within the CAFRE estate there are 3 farm centres. The first being the dairy centre, where we milk our herd of 180 Holstein cows. The dairy enterprise aims to demonstrate an efficient dairy production system with a focus on environmental sustainability. The herd performs to a very high level with rolling average performance figures of just under 9,000 litres per cow at 4.1% butterfat and 3.4% protein, with a feed rate of 0.32 kilograms of feed per litre of milk. We are always working to improve the efficiency and sustainability of our business, and performance from forage is a key priority. Linked to this are technology projects, for example grazing management for high-yielding cows, production of high-quality silage and the management of alternative forages. The Dairy Centre is an exemplar of best practice in relation to slurry management, with a range of ammonia reduction technologies including low-emission flooring systems in all of the livestock buildings, covered slurry stores and the use of trailing shoe slurry spreading equipment. As a student you will gain experience of the key technologies we have installed within the CAFRE Dairy Centre, including straw-bedded transition cow management facilities, cubicles with unrestricted forward lunging, mechanical cubicle cleaning and bedding, safe bull handling pens and automatic drafting gates, to name but a few. We also grow over 100 acres of cereals and potatoes every year, and we try to involve students as much as we can with autumn-spring ploughing and cultivation work. The Beef and Sheep Centre is located very close to the main Greenmount campus, and is used to demonstrate efficient and sustainable production of beef and lamb. with a particular focus on grassland management. The unit consists of 125 hectares of grassland with 90 suckler cows, 160 finishing cattle, 210 breeding ewes and a small area of cereals. A target for the unit is to maximise output per hectare, as land is one of the biggest limiting factors for most lowland beef and sheep farms. To try to achieve this, one of the main efficiency drivers is to grow and utilise as much grass as possible. And over the past 2 years, over 12 tonnes of grass dry matter per hectare has been grown. Students get experience with a number of different grazing systems, from set stock to rotational and paddock grazing systems. These systems are demonstrated at the Beef and Sheep Centre, and results have shown that even in years with difficult weather, high levels of stock performance can be achieved, with beef cattle achieving an average growth rates of over 1 kilo of live weight per head per day. On this farm, students are fully involved with all aspects of sheep and cattle rearing, from lambing sheep to weighing and dosing cattle. And this farm provides many opportunities for practical based learning. The Hill Farm Centre is located at Glenmurray in Antrim Hills between Ballymena and Larne. The farm extends to almost 1,000 hectares and is home to 100 suckler cows and 1,100 breeding ewes. We use enterprises at the Hill Farm Centre to demonstrate to students effective management practices of hill land with a focus on the integration of livestock and environmental management. Effective grazing management of the land with cattle and sheep, including predator control and management for game, has led to significant increases in the number of breeding waders, hares, songbirds and grouse. And for the first time in 20 years, a pair of curlew fledged chicks on the Hill Farm in 2017. And this success has been repeated each year since. Students working on projects at the Hill Farm will gain a wide range of experience of using state-of-the-art technologies to maximise environmental and production efficiency outcomes, including the use of electronic ID sheep handling equipment, the latest labour-saving technologies and effective habitat management. All our farms are LEAF, that's Linking Environment and Farming approved, and students play an important role with helping us maintain that important accreditation through helping us improve biodiversity across our farms. We are very fortunate that the college places a high degree of importance on keeping up to date with the latest technologies. This allows us to continually invest in new and exciting machinery and technology to give, in particular our degree students, really good relevant experience using and operating modern equipment. We are proud that the experiences our students gain from their times on the CAFRE farms really makes a difference to them when they either enter the job market or return home to farm.
Thanks for that overview. Mark, just a few more questions in relation to the higher education provision. Could you provide some details around the duration of the programmes, Mark?
Yes, the duration of the programme obviously depends on whether the students pursuing it on a full-time or a part-time basis, but if we take full-time, the foundation degree is essentially 2 years on a full-time basis and double that on a part-time. The Sustainable Agriculture and the Agricultural Technology Honours degree are really of 3 or 4 year duration, depending on whether the student pursues a year work placement. And it's probably worth saying that, you know, all our higher education programs provide an opportunity for students to have a period of work placement.
Yeah. Okay. The other area then, and you know, CAFRE prides itself on industry links, and I know there's been a lot of discussion in relation to bursaries. There is a provision in there, Mark, then for students on the higher education programs to avail of a bursary.
Yeah, I think the strength of CAFRE programs is that they're designed around the needs of industry to produce practically and technically competent graduates. And you know, industry has demonstrated its endorsement of our programs by providing some £22,000 worth of bursary available in essence to 22 students on a competitive basis. And from that there are work placement opportunities provided as well. So, you know, the industry is right behind what we're doing at CAFRE.
Okay. And finally then, Mark, just in terms of opportunities, career opportunities for students finishing, have you some information in relation to that then?
Yeah, well, CAFRE destination surveys would show that some 92 to 95% of our graduates are either in further education programs such as masters or PhDs, or in employment some six months after graduation. In terms of the employment destinations, they're wide and varied for higher education graduates. Some go home to manage the home farm business. Some take up positions of farm management with commercial farms. Others enter the agribusiness finance, serving as the agriculture business advisor to the banking institution, and some enter technical sales and support, where they're using their science, their technology and their business skills to enhance and improve business performance. And as I say, some of our students would pursue masters or PhD qualifications and pursue a research career. So there's really a wide and varied range of opportunities available to our graduates.
Okay, Mark, thanks for that. A nice opportunity now to bring in Nicola Warden. Nicola is a past student of the higher education courses here at Greenmount. So Nicola, just by way of introducing yourself, the programme that you completed, what was it?
Yes, Manna. So I first of all done my A-levels and then moved into the foundation degree and then progressed on to the degree in agricultural technology. So at A-level stage I didn't get the grades that I had hoped for, so the degree wasn't an option at that stage, so I was offered the place in the foundation degree. So I feel that was a great opportunity for a stepping stone to get on to the degree path then. So yes, completed then the degree in agricultural technology in 2018.
Okay, and did you stay in Greenmount whenever you were a student, or did you live out?
So I lived in one of the bungalows in my first year, and then myself and a couple of friends that I made here at Greenmount, we rented a local house then in second year.
So you completed the agricultural technology degree. Was that was a 4-year programme then?
Yes, I done the 4 years, so I done my full year's placement in the Ulster Farmers Union.
Okay, and how did you enjoy that?
Very good, yep, really enjoyed it. Really good opportunity to get out and meet agricultural people working in the industry and farmers and make a lot of contacts, even just people getting to know people's faces and people maybe getting to know my face as well. It definitely had plenty of benefits for myself working in agriculture.
Yeah, and in terms of that, the course itself, were all 4 years completed at Greenmount, or was there a variation?
No, the first 2 years are based here then at Greenmount, then my placement year, and then final year is at Queen's in Belfast.
Okay. So when you finished then, what did you do? What was your next move?
Yeah, so graduated June 2018, and then luckily there was a job came up in agri-research in Hillsborough, so started it in the August 2018, so I'm very fortunate that there was one available so soon. So worked there, I was a project officer. I was working on a large European grassland project, so with it I got to go Netherlands, England, Slovenia, and I got a good bit of travelling. Which was very good, but also then got to see the research organisations and things in the other countries. So that was very good, and again got to meet farmers, working with farmers in Northern Ireland as well, and in the industry. So that then took me up to December 2019, and then I joined CAFRE in January 2020. Okay,
and what are you doing now then? What does your work involve?
So I'm in the Sustainable Land Management branch as a biodiversity technologist, so doing a lot of biodiversity work, environmental work, doing bits of looking at different technologies here and then implementing them on the farm, so creating and maintaining habitats across the CAFRE estate and mainly on the farms. I also do then a bit of teaching with the level 3 agriculture students, so it's I teach them farm habitat management, so it's good. I can bring them out, see the work that is being done on the CAFRE farm for environmental things, and then I also do a bit of like hedge planting with them, so they're getting to do the practical side of it as well.
Mm-hmm. So in thinking back on the degree programme that you completed, any particular highlights?
It all was very good. Like you got to go and see the different industry, like the visits, as Mark was saying, and the different speakers and stuff that come in. It gave you like a good foundation for a wide variety of agricultural topics and enterprises. The friends as well was also very good, I have to say. I've got lifelong friends from being a student here, and I think the teachers as well, like everyone's so friendly, and then you come back and work here and you know a lot of them from being a student, which was definitely a great help starting in here. It's a big organisation, but you know people from being a student, so definitely has its benefits that way.
So any advice to the young people out there who are completing their A-levels at the minute and thinking about a career in agriculture? Any advice or guidance you would like to give them?
Go for it. It's so wide varied. Like a lot of my friends, some of us are in CAFRE, we're in industry, we're working at home. It's so wide varied in the opportunities that there are, and in Northern Ireland, Ireland, England and across the world. The placement gives fantastic opportunities to get out and go to New Zealand for a year if that's on your plans. But yes, definitely go for it and take any opportunity that comes your way. Okay,
Nicola, that's great. Thanks very much. Very informative indeed. As I mentioned earlier, CAFRE prides itself on all our facilities. We're now going to listen to a short video from Matthew Orr, which will provide some more detailed information around the facilities here at Greenmount Campus.
Hi, my name is Matthew and I am a student on the BSc Honours degree in Agricultural Technology. Let me show you around Greenmount to give you a feel for what it's like to live and study here. There is a range of accommodation on campus which is competitively priced. The under 18 students stay in either Boyd or Fulton Hall. The bedrooms in Boyd Hall are ensuite and comfortable. You can add your own bits and pieces to make it more homely. The over 18 students live in the self-catering accommodation in either one of the bungalows or the student lodges. With ensuite bedrooms, a shared kitchen, sitting room, laundry facilities, you can come and go as you like. Student areas are accessed via key card and college attendants are on duty through the night, so it's a safe and secure place to live. The main place to eat on campus is a Manor restaurant. It's open from 8 in the morning to 6 at night. Snacks and drinks are also available in the Cyber Cafe, which is open until 10 at night, so there is absolutely no excuse for anyone to go hungry. Most students have a cater card which works the same way as a prepaid card, so you don't have to carry cash about. Classes and social activities mostly take place in the Greenmount Resource Centre, or as we call it, the GRC. The accommodation manager Chris and the residential support team are based here in the evenings. They are here to help with any queries or issues we may have. Staff, along with the student representative committee, arrange events like going to the cinema, ice skating, various sporting activities or outings to Belfast. Students have full use of the gym and sports hall as well. Some of the staff run a cookery club in the evenings, which is great crack, and we get to eat what we cook, so there is plenty to do. The Cyber Cafe is also the main social hub for students. There's TVs, pool and football tables, or computer games to enjoy. The core to any college is the library. Greenmount's library has a great selection of journals and books, as well as an extensive collection of e-learning materials. The pods are useful for group work and also to offer a quiet place to study. Greenmount is only 3 miles from Antrim. It has everything we need in terms of shops, cafes, restaurants and entertainment. We're only 30 minutes away from Belfast. There is a real sense of community at Greenmount. Students come from all over Northern Ireland and further afield. It's easy to make friends with people who are studying subjects that you are really interested in. College life offers new opportunities. It's so different to school. I hope you enjoyed the tour and maybe I will see you here next year.
Thanks to Matthew again, very informative. One question, Nicola, and I'm going to put this to you, that comes in is in relation to the male-female number of students that come through. It's very much a perception out there that it's very much male dominated. Did you feel that there whenever you were going through the programme?
Definitely not. I would say it was half and half, and a lot of the girls one girl in particular, she's at home now managing her farm, it's dairy farm, and she's doing very well at it, so definitely not. If you are a girl and thinking of it, we need girls in agriculture too as well as men, so definitely go for it.
Thanks again, Nicola, that was very helpful and very insightful. As we come towards the end of our open evening, enough for me at this stage really to summarise first of all the programmes and courses that we have discussed this evening. First of all, across the further education provision, we have the work-based diploma at level 2 and level 3, and the full-time courses at level 2 and at level 3 as well. In relation to the higher education provision, we have our foundation degree in agriculture and technology. We have our BSc degree in sustainable agriculture, and we have our BSc also in agriculture technology. In relation to fees and other detailed information around the programmes, please visit our website where you'll get more information. In addition to that as well, I should mention also the opportunity to avail of the campus tours, which will take place, and the opportunity to book your place. And if you visit again the website, you'll be able to click on the various links in relation to that. For me at this stage, and to finish up, we're going to now take the opportunity to watch an overview or see an overview of all the facilities at Greenmount Campus, a campus that cares.
CAFRE staff, supporting you to achieve your potential.
Hi, I am one of the instructors at CAFRE who train students in practical skills relevant to their course. I am a livestock instructor, so I am always on a farm. I teach a wide range of practical farming skills such as dosing sheep, weighing cattle or grassland management. We teach skills in small groups and get to know our students very well and help them when needed. I enjoy working with students as I get to teach them something they are really interested in.
As a student support officer, I help students who have specific learning needs. I try to make the transition from school to college life as smooth as possible and have the support in place to help them complete their qualification. I usually meet the students before they start their course and agree a bespoke programme of support. They may need some extra time during exams or the allocation of support tutors. I am also the leading safeguarding officer for CAFRE and work in partnership with all staff to ensure that learners receive a high level of pastoral care.
Hello, I'm a lecturer in the full-time courses in agriculture, teaching level 3 students. As a lecturer, I deliver theory in the classroom and then students put their learning into practice on farm. I studied agriculture myself at CAFRE and it's great now to be back working at the college to pass on my love for the subject.
Hi, I'm a lecturer on the agriculture degree programmes. I teach a range of modules as well as managing one of the enterprise technology projects for first year degree students. These projects are a fantastic opportunity for students to get involved in the management of one of the farm enterprises at Greenmount. Students have to select a topic that interests them, such as nutrition or genetics, collect and investigate data from the enterprise and report their findings to an advisory board. I work alongside the students every step of the way, providing guidance where needed.
Hi, I'm the Student Services Manager at Greenmount Campus. Along with the residential support team, I'm responsible for managing student accommodation and providing pastoral care to all students. We are available in the evenings and overnight to make sure that everyone stays safe and well. We organise a weekly programme of evening activities to help you make new friends and settle into college life. Your welfare and safety is our priority.